Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to complete with Unit 12, Masterpieces. We're going to focus on the reading skill. So, if you're ready, open your activity book and let's get started together. Reading, page 96. Let's start with some vocabulary first. Imprisonment, imprisonment, imprisonment. Release, release, release. Resurrection, resurrection, resurrection. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Heroism, heroism, heroism. Violence, violence, violence. Vengeance, vengeance, vengeance. Prejudice, prejudice, prejudice. Humanity, humanity, humanity. In American we say humanity. Bastille, Bastille, Bastille. Okay, now, let's move on to the lesson. Read the following text, then do the tasks below. A Tale of Two Cities. Charles Dickens's A Tale of Two Cities, published in the late 18th century, against the background of the French Revolution. The novel tells the story of the French doctor Manet, his 8-year-long imprisonment in the Bastille in Paris, and his release to live in London with his daughter Lucy, whom he had never met. The story is set against the conditions that led up to the French Revolution. Dickens' best-known work is acclaimed to be one of the best-selling novels of all time. The novel has continued to have an influence on popular culture. A Tale of Two Cities is a universal novel that has many important themes for people everywhere and everywhen. Dickens wants to convey a great message to all humanity, that death is not the end of life, as there is resurrection for all those who sacrifice soul for others to live peacefully. Resurrection is one of the main themes that seem to appear on both social and personal levels. The character of Sidney Carton and his death saves the life of Charles Darnay and Lucy Manet. The novel ends up suggesting that Carton is an icon of sacrifice and heroism. His death shows that a new peaceful morn will take place on the land he lived on and loved. Sacrifice means happiness for both Lucy and Darnay. Dickens tries in his novel to show that violence is rejected at any term by whoever, where vengeance is the bad means that spoils the relationships between people on earth. Instead, the story calls for love, rejecting hate and prejudice. The evident lesson set by Dickens is that humanity can live peacefully if they accept each other. Now let's answer the questions. Match the following definitions with words in the text. Vengeance, imprisonment, resurrection, sacrifice, prejudice. Now let's see. The act of punishing somebody in return for what they have done to you. Vengeance. The state of being in prison. Imprisonment. The time when all dead people become alive again. Resurrection. To give up something that is important or valuable to you in order to get or do something that seems more important. Sacrifice. Unreasonable dislike of or preference of others. Prejudice. Question B. Answer the following questions. When was the novel A Tale of Two Cities published? It was published in the late 18th century. How long did Dr. Manet stay in the Bastille? He stayed there for 18 years. What is the great message made by Dickens to all people? It is that death is not the end of life, as there is resurrection for all those who sacrifice soul for others to live peacefully. Why does Cotton sacrifice himself? To save the life of Charles Darnay and Lucy Manet. What is the bad action rejected by Dickens? It is violence. How can people live peacefully according to Dickens? When they accept each other. That's everything for today. Thanks for your time. See you next lesson.